I'm so glad you're all here. It's so good to see everyone. So for the month of May, our 12 power is power. I always think that's hilarious. The power is power. Come join me now as we open our space and make it sacred. Together we call within ourselves our personal power and bring it forward to do what is ours to do. Father, Mother, God, guide us to use our divine power to heal, to protect, and to lead our personal world to the highest and best of consciousness. Our hearts are open. Our minds are receptive. And we are now present in this space, in this time. And we begin to connect with one another. And we begin our service.
That's me. Oh yeah, I forgot to announce. It's okay, I'm right here. Here I go. Ready? Yep, you can stand, you can dance. I can feel it. I can feel it. All your presence. All your presence. I can feel it. I can feel it. All your presence. All your presence. It is great, it is good, it is perfect. All your presence, all your presence.
may be seated. Well, that's what it says. Welcome again to Unity in Medina. Here at Unity, we affirm our core values of integrity, joy, acceptance, love, and spiritual growth. May is the power of power. Reverend Ann will light the purple candle. As she is lighting the candle, let us affirm together our affirmation for the month of the power of power. Power energizes and renews me from within. Today's word is flow. And the affirmation is, the words I speak flow from infinite wisdom. As I picture a crystal clear stream rushing down from a steep mountain slope, I also see it a gathering in still pools, calm, deep, and life-giving. The image reminds me that my words and actions flow from a peace that passes understanding, nourished by divine good. Open to this infinite presence, my heart is steadied and my mind is focused. The words I speak and the choices I make become rich and meaningful. They are not surface ripples, but carry the depth and power of spiritual truth. As water flows from mountaintop to coastline, the presence of Spirit flows into every part of my life. Divine love pours into human experience. I am both the rushing waters and the deep pools, and from this stream of wisdom, I speak words that give life. Awesome. Today's passage is taken from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 4. The words of the mouth are deep waters, and the fountain of wisdom is a gushing stream. Now, Angie will prepare us for meditation.
I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this day as it is, and go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. inside there is sacred love.
Beloved, we gather during this time inside of ourselves. Though instead of disappearing, we feel the security of our seats. Our feet are planted well on the ground. Our body is relaxed. And during this time, we are going to experience sacred love while still present in this time and this space. To do that, breathe deep. In, and then exhale. And on your next breath, scrunch up your forehead really, really tight. And then exhale, relax. Breathing in again, scrunch up your chin, your neck. Feel it, present and now. And on exhalation, relax. The next breath in, pull your shoulders to your ears. Hold, feel the body. Exhale and relax. The next inhalation, raise your arms to about shoulder height. Just let them hang. But feel your body. Feel the strength. And then relax. The next inhalation, make a fist with your hands. Squeeze. And know that your body exists. And then relax. On the next inhalation, squeeze in your pelvic muscles. Feel it on the seat. Firm, supported, and then relax. If possible, on your next breath, squeeze in your thighs. Just tighten them from your knees to your hips. And breathe out and relax. And now, on the next breath, from your knees to your ankles, squeeze, tighten, feel, and then relax. And the last is squeeze your toes. Push your feet down to the floor. And then relax. And the very last is you take your shoulders and push them to the back. Feel your back. And then relax into your seat. You are now your body. And each time you relaxed, sacred love. Sacred love is what you felt. The ability to stay present in the moment and still know that you are loved, that you are secure, and that you have power. Power of mind, power of body, and power within your heart. Awareness, strength, and love. Those are your gifts for being human. We don't have to escape. We only have to become aware. Aware of our present, aware of our presence within the present. Aware of the best of who we are. And now in the short silence, scan yourself, scan from your head down to your toes, and bless every part of your body. As you are ready, return now to this time, this space, fully aware of who you are, and enjoy the music that Angie offers. That is always so beautiful. few weeks ago, I was enjoying my grandchildren, Arthur and Matilda, and I have found, and I did this even when my kids were little, I just love to watch little kids. They're fascinating, and you don't always have to be training them. If you let them be their own self, they show quite a bit of self-awareness if they're safe and happy. Though sometimes I like to throw a little curveball in there. And so I was talking with my grandson Arthur, who's now 6, and of course he knows everything already. And I told him, I said, well, I think I'm a caterpillar. And he looked at me and he said, you're not a caterpillar, Bubba. So I said, oh, so are you a butterfly? And he said, I'm not a butterfly. I said, well, then what are you? I'm a human being. And within seconds, his sister comes in, Matilda comes in the room and says, where's my puppy? And he drops down and barks and runs after her, crawls after her. And he left me feeling completely astounded and curious. So I sat down to think about it. And I thought, he didn't leave his humanity. He chose. He wasn't going to do what I wanted, to be the butterfly. But he was perfectly fine with being the dog for his sister and their play. He chose which imagination he decided to live in. And I thought, how interesting. So it got me to thinking. And then when Reverend Michelle was talking a couple weeks ago about being human, and that it confirmed what I was thinking. When I was about in my 30s, moving forward, we used to have this axiom, and I'm sure you've all heard it, you've all said it. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And the group of people I was with, they come from this crystal era, so, we were almost, what is that, hippies, kind of. But we said that a lot. So if we were in holy, if we were doing the right thing, if we were a blessing to people, we were being a spiritual person. And if we were in the middle of mayhem and confusion, maybe causing some pain, we were living in our human experience. So one was good and one was bad. And you were always trying to get to that spiritual person. So it kind of made a division. We didn't see ourselves as whole. It was getting to the spiritual person and then regretfully having to be human and making all these mistakes. Where there was good and there was evil. So now I want to play a little game with you. You see my friend here? This is Mrs. Bear. She's been with me for about 40 years. And maybe 35, 35. But I received this as a Christmas gift from my then husband. And all of the kids, my 3 kids, had each a small version of a teddy bear. And they presented me with the small version. So she sits in a big comfy chair with 3 little bears all the time. And she's the biggest thing I have. So I thought, if we're going to play with this thing of being spiritual being and human experience, she can represent our spiritual being, okay? And we're going to separate. I'll be the human, because I do that really well. And she's going to be our spiritual being. And so I thought, let's play a little game. Call out to me when you hear the term, I'm a spiritual being. What words come out for you?
Consciousness.
Kind. Hold on, not too fast. Consciousness. Loving.
Life.
Okay. Hold on. Life. Caring. I heard vessel at one point. And what was the other one? Joyful. Okay. Child of God. Okay, so we have quite a bit of words. I'll just put them on her. So that's our spiritual self, okay? All of that. Now, when you say, I'm having a human experience, what words come forward? Bad? Did I hear?
Being afraid.
I'm sorry?
Being afraid.
Oh, okay. Afraid. Doubt.
Survival. Greed.
Remembrance.
Remembrance. Anything else, real quick? Life? Wife? Okay. We'll explain that one later, right? Okay. Pain. Anything else? Okay, that's good. So, oops, they're not going to stay. I was hoping they would. So we'll do it this way. And these are just symbols anyways, you know. But that kind of affirms what we usually think about. And as I was doing in my 30s and that, and trying to understand how to make life work, those are thoughts that I had too. So now we've got the two separated. In today's world, it's hard to keep up with all the pain that's been showing forward. And it's hard to associate with something better. So I thought today we'd talk about how to associate with something better. Not to delete what we've heard or feel that we have to correct, but to not associate with that, but to associate with something better. So if you're still using that axiom of I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty reading my own writing. I should have typed it, and I was in the flow of writing, so I just wrote it now, thinking now I can't see anything. So you may feel unsafe, embarrassed. And maybe even truly separated from your spiritual self. When we live by that axiom, we judge. It's very easy to do because you're trying to get to the best of who you are. So you have to judge something as right or wrong. And have either good or bad. But then again, you're living in divisiveness, even within yourself. Here's another option. Understanding that being human means you give yourself permission to be imperfect. When I first thought that, my A personality just kind of like, cringed. And then I kept reading and I kept thinking, and imperfect means that you break, then you heal, then you learn, and then you forget, and you have to try all over again. Allow yourselves to laugh loudly. Hurt honestly. Rest unapologetically. How many of you don't? I don't do that. Like if I have to rest and it's like, oh geez, I forget it was just even a week ago. I took one whole day and did nothing. And it took the whole day to keep telling myself, it's okay. So I'm not sure if I defeated the purpose of resting or not, but. And the hope stubbornly, even when the world feels heavy. When we were teaching Arthur and Matilda, when my daughter, she's very good at this, she doesn't berate them. But she'll say, even as she's giving them like, I'll count to 5, make a better choice. We hear that a lot. And they'll even, but it's called make a better choice. And I think that's part of being human. We get to choose. One day I was driving and I had turned the wrong way. I said, oh, darn, I made a mistake. And from my back, I hear this little voice saying, it's okay, Bubba, make a different choice. I said, oh, okay, I'll make a different choice. As soon as the GPS tells me where I can go. So you can choose to see the colors of a sunset. You can choose to be present in your situation. You can choose to feel the warmth of a shared meal. And you can choose to see the smile of a stranger. Or to be that stranger and give that smile. Being human is being real. Without judgment. To genuinely connect with others and yourself. To be brave enough to feel joy in life, anger over situations, and excitement over the possibility of healing the future. So I see being human as passion. It's having choices and then living with the choices that are made until you can make a different choice. Our world right now is showing us the results of choices. Choices that people have felt in their hearts and then maybe were afraid to show at an earlier time. Choices of those who have looked the other way or thinking our world is fine, we've grown, we've matured, and not seeing that there is a whole section not yet potty trained. So we're seeing those results. And it's going to take a lot more love and compassion to understand that they're being human too, just as we are being human. It's not an end-all. In the Zen practice, there are two suggestions. One is just be yourself. Instead of striving to be good or perfect, that good or perfect human, simply allow your inherent humanity to unfold. 2, live without an agenda. Engage with the world with radical curiosity and loving acceptance, dropping limited ideas about who you should be. That's how Zen says to be the perfect human. There is a way to combine your spiritual being and to bring it back to ourselves. Not as good or evil. Think of your spiritual being as a foundation to stand on, or supporting walls to lean against. Air to help you breathe often, and to raise your sight. So we had a lot of loving, caring words. One way to bring your spiritual being into you is to embrace it, to hug it, to call it friend. It can be there for you eternally within you. Empathy and compassion is the solid thing that brings spiritual essence to your life. And when you practice empathy and compassion with what you do, others will experience it too. And you become whole. Whole with your passion, and you think of your spiritual self as you are stability. So your human self is your passion, and without stability, it goes crazy. That's what we've got right now. Crazy. Though spirituality without passion is technically boring. Where's the life? They need each other, eternal friends. To live as a human being is to remember that what the world often makes us forget, that our worth lies not in what we produce, it is who we are when we have chosen to live with the heart. Our spiritual being is our heart. When we invite our spiritual self in, we embrace it. We have an eternal friend, a partner that supports, nurtures, and reminds us of the beauty that is within us. It's not about the beauty that's without. It's the beauty that's within. Humanity will work best when spiritual being and human being unite as one ground. When passion walks hand in hand with stability. There's a saying from, I'm going to read it from Khalil Gibran. He says, I still believe that a human being does not die at once, but in a way we die in pieces. Whenever a friend departs, a piece dies. And whenever a lover leaves, a piece dies. And whenever a dream of our dreams is killed, a piece dies. Then finally, the greater death arrives, only to see all our pieces long dead. So he picks them up and departs. Every time we choose empathy and compassion for ourselves and others, we reclaim a small piece of what it means to be human. Thank you.
I love this topic, by the way. I have a song that is a sing-along kind of thing. It's kind of like a chant. And I actually just wrote an additional part to also sing along to, and I'm going to see how easy this is to do with you guys. Or I might just sing one of the parts and you sing the easier one. But the words are... The first set is, I will find me beyond this body. And then the second set of lyrics is, I'm awake, expand me now. I become my body's safe ground. So I just thought that was... So it's going to start with me playing kind of like a classical thing sounding piece, which is, I'm just improvising, but it's because... it's like it's how I channel and connect to something that's beyond the human experience. And then then I'll be here and we'll do a thing together. Hopefully that makes sense.
Flow with it.
Okay. Find me beyond this body. Now I want you to sing this with me. I will find me beyond this body. Keep going. I will find me beyond this body. Keep going. Louder.
Find me beyond this body.
Keep going.
I will
Expand me now. Become my body's safe ground. I'm awake, expand me now. I become my body's safe ground. I will find me beyond this body. I will find me beyond this body. Keep going. I will expand me now. I become my body's safe ground. I will find me beyond this body. Thank you, guys.
You guys sounded great. Give yourself another round
Yeah.
of applause. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
I've experienced being a seat singer for Angie before.
Thank you.
You guys sing much better than I do, though. All right. So announcements for May 17th, 2026. April finances. Income, $4,745.85. Expenses, $5,096. And so that gives us a net income of negative $350.15. We are open and receptive to all the wealth life offers. Our source of supply is infinitely abundant and readily available. We are grateful to be in the flow of absolute good that brings opportunity and synergy to our lives. Thank you, God. Okay, the next shelf discovery book is Finding Messiah, A Journey into the Jewishness of the Gospel by Jennifer M. Rossner. Please contact Reverend Michelle if you need help finding a copy of the book. The book will be reviewed on Sunday, May 24th after Sunday service. Our next First Friday Fellowship will be held on June 5th, 6 to 9 p.m. Share Your Light Talent Night. Come ready to perform something you would love to show off about yourself. It can be a song, a skit, or playing an instrument, such as a ukulele. Yeah. I know somebody does that. Whatever feels fun and joyful for you. Unity of Medina will have a booth for this year's Pride on the Square event on Thursday, June 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. Karen Malloy is leading this team. Please sign up in the back to help at the table. And we have a community watch party for an online summer concert on Friday, July 10th at 6 p.m. right here. Our musical guest is News Thought musical artist Cerise. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Patron. The event will include an ice cream social. We need volunteers to help with the planning and implementation. Please see Reverend Michelle if you can help with this event. And lastly, the summer picnic will take place after service on Sunday, July 12th. Service will be held at Memorial Park on Homestead Street, and the picnic will start immediately following. Watch for upcoming classes and activities in the newsletter and on the website. And now Reverend Ann will lead us in blessing one another and any guests with us today.
Okay, everyone. It looks like we're just the old timers here, huh? So we will go ahead, raise our hands and bless, and look at each other, connect eye to eye. We love you. We bless you. We behold the Christ in you. Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. And now is our time for offering. So we take our gifts, put them in the palm of our hand, and if you give online, just fold your hands and know that you are sending love. There is no time or space between what you give and what we receive. And we say, divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We are grateful.
We take all that we are and all that we have, and then we circulate. We take the gifts that God gives and the love that we live, and then we circulate. We look around and we share to show others we care, to extend God's plan of love, to be all that we are, to share all that we have, and then we circulate. We take all that we are and all that we have, and then we circulate. We take the gifts that God gives and the love that we live, and then we circulate. We look around and we share to show others we care, to extend God's plan of love, to be all that we are, to share all that we have, and then we circulate.
And since we're circulating, let's circulate our prayers of thanksgiving. And to all those who have given of their hearts, who have given of their wealth, their time, their talent, to support this community and then our outward community, we are grateful. And we say thank you, God. We ask that you support them in their needs and their desires, to guide them in their steps, and to always be with them. For those prayers in the prayer box, we thank you for trusting us with your needs and your desires. And know that they are held in prayer every Wednesday during our prayer call, which the phone number is in the newsletter. And we say thank you, God. And we know that they will go forth to silent unity for another 30 days of prayer. And we appreciate that beauty of prayer, that holding forth the highest and the best for each of us. That is our calling. And we are grateful. And then for our world, Father, Mother, Spirit, we ask that we put it in the palm of your hands. We ask for safety, clarity, compassion, empathy. We ask for all of the good that is God. We call it forth now upon our world. May your justice, may your wisdom, may all that is holy enter our world now and help us to repair, to heal, and to move forward in our highest and our best. For all of this, we say amen. Thank you. Okay, I think it's time that we gather around in our lopsided circle.